things might look a little bit weird for you guys. There might be some black bars. I really, really want to do some recording tonight, and unfortunately OBS has decided that it just doesn't want to find Minecraft anymore. So the joyous thing that I get instead is I have to use a window capture mode, which means I have to capture this window, and if I make it like full screen, it just does all kinds of weird things. So yeah, this is what we're doing instead. But what we have planned today should be quite fun. I am just trying out some different ideas here for road ideas. Wow, hello lag. It's probably an OBS thing, I would imagine. Usually don't get this level of iffiness. So I've decided I'm kind of going to run this down. I'm going to have a big long road that goes along here, and it might kind of cut off, you know, it might run down that way as well, and this will kind of be a parkland, which will also allow us to do some interesting builds kind of here on the corner, sticking with the same theme. So I'm a bit excited about that. And I just need to adjust my microphone. That's better. Couldn't really hear the game very much. That'll allow us to kind of build some more buildings in this similar style. I just wanted to see what this would look like. That's extreme lag. As a road. And what I want to do actually is bring it down to 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5. Maybe more like that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do 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 do. Ba 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 ba. No 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 no. Might even go lower. Something like that. Then it feels more like a road. Yeah, let's get a chisel design, and I'll just make that for all of this bit. Not the right thing to click that with. Chisel. Yep, good. Thank you. So last episode we made our ludicrite, and I would love to say, yes, that I've made tons of it since then, and it's all good and blah blah blah. I've made some. What it's said to me really is I'm gonna have to spend some time. That looks pretty good. And then what we could do, just in here, is we could come through and go drawn region, and I could like cut out like that big. Nope, I couldn't do that. Okay, forget that then. This looks like a nice little step. This looks reinforced. I like that. That's what I liked about this kind of block. It looks like a sidewalk. And I might make this kind of 5, probably 4 wide actually. We might even go an even number, just for giggles. The funny thing is though, I'm using archaic bricks, which is what I use to make my UU matter, so I don't really have a lot of it left, but I like that anyway. Yes, I've made some ludicrite, 33, and I made some extra dark matter because we need it to power our dark matter warper, so we have 9. The other thing that I've been doing is, this is a matter condenser from AE2. So what you do is you put a 64K ME storage component in, turn it on to condense into singularities. It needs 256,000 items to create one singularity. And so this is slowly counting up, because what you then do is attach an export bus to it, which I've done here, and it's just gathering wheat. So we don't really need wheat for much. We've got a lot of dirt already, 8,000 dirt. So I don't think we're going to need that in a hurry, which is why we were farming wheat. So all of the wheat coming from our 4 cloches is going straight into our matter condenser. And the reason for this is something I have forgotten. Singularity. Yeah, so we need that. Singularity. Use of the singularity is to make these atomic binders. So we need that just around some atomic modules, which are easy enough to make. And then we use these in order to make a thing. Yes, we use these to make the flawless diamonds. We can also make the tanzanite saplings, which we need as a quest. And then we can use these flawless diamonds to make well, flawless diamond tools and things, but that's just ridiculous. But to make our flawless calculator, which we need, ooh, gem sword. That's really rubbish. Really rubbish. Yeah, like I'm going to do that. Or that. Then we use the scientific, the flawless calculator, and this will give us a thing. Baby grenade. Basically, we can do all the calculator recipes, which is good because it means we won't have to switch between calculators, but we can also make, there's one specific thing which I'm looking for. What was it? Ah, flawless calculator. We can make our diamond sapling. So it's 2 end diamonds. We can get a diamond sapling, which is something that we need. But there's, I believe there was something else. Oh, gas tier. It's also the way that we make a gas tier. And we need a gas tier. This is the process. We need the gas tier for the final thing. Ooh, flying ring. Oh. Pet parrot and a bird cage. Potion of leaping. Shulker shells. Oh, that's quite nice. We need it for, just bear with me. Or we can make a gas statue. Advanced wand core? Mob imprisonment tool, maybe. Maybe that's what, yeah, that is the reason that I wanted this in the end. Mob imprisonment tool, which we can use in a mob spawner. Which brings me on to what we're doing today. We're going to set up a mob spawning place. Whee. I don't know. What do we think of that? It's pretty simple. It's a little bit too busy, maybe. I was thinking about just going this and chiseling it down to about that height as well. But let me know. Probably this is obviously easier to get than the archaic bricks, especially at the moment. Anyway, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up a mob spawner here. And I've made one. I've made the RFTools mob spawner. And we're going to use that to try and get wither skeleton wither skeleton skulls. So what I thought we might start with, I'll show you how this mob spawner works, because it's a bit weird and it's different to a lot of other ones that I've seen. I won't fully do it, but I'll just show you how we go. So you put the spawner down. I've already got the syringe with the skeleton mob essence in it. So you go and attack a skeleton with the syringe until you get its essence. So you can put it in here and it will tell you what it needs. Okay, so it needs 0.1 bones, it needs 0.5 dirt, and it needs 20 of this stuff, right? So each item counts as 1. Okay, I believe some of these actually count as less than 1. I was using leaves to originally power this. So this has got enough dirt and bones, so you just have to provide it with dirt and bones. And the way that you do that is with these things. So you put them, I don't know if they have to be exactly there, but that's how I'm going to do it. So key matter, bulk matter, and living matter is what it needs. So this is the key matter, the bulk matter, and the living matter. And all spawns need varying degrees of these. So obviously skeleton being quite cheap, we get away with it. And it takes 800 RF per spawn. So it's actually quite cheap power-wise. So what you do is you actually pump in the items into these things, and they need to be powered, and they will beam the items into this. It's kind of slow, which is the one downside, is that it's not the speediest thing in the world. It takes quite a while. We can improve these beamers using, I think it's called an infuser or a machine infuser from RFTools. Yes, this thing, which is pretty tough, really, because it takes dimensional shards, and I think there's only one way to get dimensional shards. Yes, and that is pulverizing endstone. You can make endstone through a combustion recipe. It's pretty expensive to get 1 endstone, and the chance to get dimensional shards is less than 0.0%, so it's 0.01 maybe. So it's the chances of getting it are pretty low, so I'm probably not going to infuse it. So what I thought I might do is we'll set this up today, leave it running for a while until we've got lots of skeletons, and then run the dark matter warper in order to get the skeletons to spawn, to change into wither skeletons. Because I'm assuming rightly or wrongly that the dark matter warper converts wither skeleton, like converts everything to wither skeletons. I just need my bolts. So not just, it's not like, oh, it converts some of them, but not all of them. It will convert everything to it. A little bit like Witchwater used to. So what we also need is a sword with beheading on it. So we need to make a cleaver. Because this automatically gets beheading. And if we make it right, we'll get, we'll be able to add beheading to it quite a lot. What I want, though, is I want it to do a fair amount of damage just as a start. But what I thought we might do is make a magical wood one for starters, because that will give us 6 modifiers. Could make a paper one. Iridium cleaver. I might make an iridium one. I've got plenty of iridium. It gives you 3 modifiers. Interesting. Let's have a look at what we can do. So what it needs is 2 tough tool rods, a blade, and a plate. So we'll start with an iridium blade. Bam, iridium large sword blade. I also found that we had an enderium one as well, which actually looks like it does more damage. Though slower speed. Interesting. We have 1 tough tool rod. We just need the cast for another one. Right, let's see what we can get out of this. Iridium tool rod. Magical that. Oh, we need a plate. Dang. Forgot that we needed a plate. Do we have a plate? No. No, we have a pattern for a plate. But I don't think we have material station. Is that what it's called? It's part builder. Part builder is what I wanted. Pretty sure a plank cast or a large plate takes more than 6. Yeah, it takes a lot more than 6. Maybe I'll just make it out of stone. Can't make it out of stone. Make it out of dirt. Can't make it out of dirt. Make it out of arcade. Can't make it out of arcade bricks. Okay. Let's just mold one. I could probably make some more. Really, can I not make a large plate out of iridium? Very strange. What's going on here? Ah, didn't really want to do that. I can't make a plate out of iridium. Magical wood requires bookshelves. Book. Can I make books? Yes. How many can I make? 44. Good. That makes I can make bookshelves. Do this, and then we need gold. And I think it's just bookshelves and gold in a crafting thing. Is that right? And each one takes some levels, but that's fine. Good. Alright, so let's do plate, magical wood plate, and we'll see if we put that on there. We need cleaver, magical wood plate. We get 6 modifiers. Beheading 2, which is whatever. Magically modified, magically brittle. So, what that means is that it can break unbreakable tools. However, I'm going to see there is a little bit of a cheeky trick you can do with this, where we can give it cast. I need blank cast. Need 1 more of those, but that's okay. And obsidian. So because it's got 6 modifiers, we're going to add... the wrong thing. We're going to add... oh, that made lots of them. Okay. So we'll put you on there and we'll go doot, 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 doot. Reinforce. 40%. 80%. Unbreakable. Right, and we still have 1 modifier left, so we need to find out the modifiers. Which I think, can we get that by... How do we make the beheading modifier? Or is that in materials and you? Can I get that through here? Back. Modifiers. How do we add beheading to this? Beheading requires an ender pearl and obsidian. Ender pearl. And obsidian. So we'll add 1 level of beheading to it. And hopefully they haven't like nerfed this in this pack. But so it gives us beheading 3. So now what you'll notice is that we are out of modifiers. However, we can make another one. which is, just give me a second. It turns out that I think they've taken off. You used to be able to add extra modifiers to your tool, but no more. But what we could do is, we got enough anything to make more paper? Oh, of course we do, because we've got heaps of that now. I think it's this. Can we actually make paper sharpening kit? Sure, makes sense. Maybe we just need the paper. Let's just try. What I wanted to try and do is, can we replace one of these things with a paper version? Yes, we just need lots of paper. How much is lots? 3 papers, 0.75. So, yep, more than that. Paper. Make a stack. Thank you. Boom. So we could make a paper large plate. So let's take that. And I feel like if we put this here with this here, then actually, no, we made the plate out of that. So if we do this, then we get writable. It adds modifiers, right? So that gives us one more modifier. So we can add another level of beheading. And then if we take you out and find, I believe it was the tough tool rod. If we replace the tough tool rod out of this with this, it still keeps its magically brittle thing, which is kind of annoying. Damn it. Okay, that's fine though. That's fine. I was hoping actually by replacing the tough tool rod, it wouldn't actually have any. So it's only replaced one of the tough tool rods. So we can make another one. It replaced the wrong one. So if we do this, not enough modifiers, one needed. Oh, that's strange. So it needs a modifier in order to replace that. Okay, this is fine. So what it turns out is we may need a modifier in order to change one of the parts of it. Yep, which is fine. So if we change the other tough tool rod, then what that will do, I believe, is allow us to get rid of the magically brittle. I think that's my hope. So this thing is kind of useless, really. I don't think it's going to do a lot of damage. So let's go try it out on a sheep. Nice. Well, it didn't break, so that's a good start. I got 8 experience for that. So I think I might have to level this up a little bit. Did I get a sheep head? I mean, it's one hit killing the sheep, so yeah, that's a thing. I'm not getting any sheep heads though. So I guess I'm gonna have to level this up at least once, because I need to get rid of the magically brittle aspect of it, which was the downside of making it a out of out of magical wood. Sorry. Oh, come here. I love the fact that he only had the one googly eye. Okay, so it's not the strongest tool in the world. Swear that sounded like it broke. I guess a mob with thorns is not the best choice to go and attack. What I might do is I might go to the beneath and we'll run around killing mobs for a bit. Whew. So, upgraded it. Went up a level, and now I can put this on here. The only downside is it actually gets rid of all of the modifiers that I've built up, which I don't want to do. So, instead of a paper tool rod, what's got a really high durability? Tool rod. What's got the highest durability? I mean, I suppose I could make an Enderium one. If I can find it. Awakened tool rod. Yes, please. No, I need a tough tool rod, and I need durability 10. Well, that's a bit poor. Negative 5. That's good. Nice. Cygem? Ludicrite. I don't really think there's any point. Plutonium, cyanide, radioactive. I don't need any of those. Alien and payback. Gold. Crumbling. Well, I don't actually need durability, do I? Do I? So, I wonder if there's anything else that'll give me a modifier. Although, again, no matter what I change, I'm going to need 3 modifiers, right? But I may as well use them for... I'm just going to use the modifiers for beheading. I'm just going to do that. So I need obsidian. So I need 1, 2, 3. And I need 3 ender pearls. May as well just give it its highest level beheading. So the reason I'm going to do this is because the way that we're going to kill these wither skeletons is going to be with a beheading sword. Because 5, 6. So what does that give us? Each level adds a 10%. So we've got a 60% chance to behead enemies now. But we're going to need more modifiers because I need 3 modifiers to change the tool. I've backed myself into a corner here. I should have only put 1 thing on it. 1 thing. Okay. Well, it's very strange. Maybe we'll go get some more levels. Didn't take too long, so it shouldn't be too bad. I think my mob spawner still seems to be spawning things, so that helps. Man, I'm already spawning a million skeletons. I don't even know if I need the, oh, almost dead. I don't even know if I need the mob spawner at this rate. Oof. I'm not picking up... Ah, I got a creeper head. Aha. Proof that it works. And I got 4 zombie heads. Proof that the beheading sword is working. Can I use these for anything? Necrodermal virus. Wow. Tombstone. Simple grave. Cross grave. Well, that's cool. A Valentine's block. Aw. Sweet. Necromancer staff and a zombie skull cap. I can crush it for gunpowder. I can turn it into a skeleton skull. I can use it for protein. Interesting collection of things. You die. You die. You have an amazing hat. Thank you. Alright, I feel like the reason I want this level 10 is because I really need to make sure I'm getting a wither skeleton skull with every single hit. I've decided I'm just going to go for it. Let's just make this spawner. I will hopefully Hello. I will kill you though, because you're a free kill. I wonder how much experience I get from this. So 256. Which 276. That's 20 per pigman. So let's just go set up this spawner down here, which is what I wanted to do in this episode anyway. I just thought we'd start by trying to make this beheading sword. It's going to be chaos down here. Absolute chaos. So what I think I might do is just bring out the old trusty boom gun. And just make some space. Mainly from... See, the zombies I don't mind so much. I can take zombies. That's just a lot of mobs. That's just a lot of mobs. Oh, no. Keep your weapon open. Love this thing. I can't wait to fight the wither with this thing. I just want to see if it's as good as mashing the wither. Good at mashing the wither, like I think it might be. Alright. Ah, good. Got through that. I've got so many pairs of slime boots on me. So what we need to do, I think this goes down in this way. Boop. Yes. So, skeleton's going to pop out of there. What we might do is, see if I can go get some more vectors. Alright, so what I'll do is I'll place the vectors down here, because I want I want all the skeletons to end up at one spot. Because I want them to go here, and that's where we're going to put an autonomous activator. Hopefully this works. It would be very nice to get some wither skeleton skulls. Right. So now we've done that, we'll put the matter beamers down. We'll have one here, and one here. Here. The way I thought we might do this is I'll set up a flux point. Man, there's so much stuff here. I'll set up a flux point here. Yeah, this should be okay. And yes, got some resonant ducts. And we'll just run these down to where they need to go. So like that. And then you can go there and plug you in. Boop. This also needs power. I might just... Should be able to get away with this because I'll just take all the torches away. So like this. So coming straight out of there. That's good. Oh, that's still got some oak leaves in it. And that's still good there. Do I keep my wrench with me? This is ridiculous. Go away. Bones. No. Go away, bones. They can all go away as well. Yep. Spiders. Yep. That. Everything just go away. Right. Sure. So, everything's powered. Yes. The only thing it needs now is... I'm going to try out this quantum entangler porter. I'll put it here. So, public set cream puff. Ticket. Good. Okay, so we've got that set. Upgrades. Well, we may need it to upgrade it. Maybe not. It requires RF. Transporter config. Okay. Well, seemingly that's all it needs. So I'll just do this. And it's gaining power. It has a tank. So, you know what I need to do? I need to build, I believe it's called Signalum. Basically, it's item ducts that also carry items. I think that is going to be necessary here. Aha, here it is. Signalum plated item ducts. So it just needs item ducts and then some signalum and electrum. Can I do that? No, because it needs the nuggets. So, signalum nuggets. Can make a couple of them. And, do signalum, don't need anything too crazy. Signalum plated item duct. And now we need some electrum nuggets, which you should be able to do. And then signalum plated item ducts. Bam. 6 of them. It's magnificent. Probably need more than that. Signalum plated item duct. Should just be able to do this. 18 of them. Much better. This means that we don't have to worry about how stuff's going to get transferred. So, quantum entangler porter. I will put that here. And I need an export bus. Have I got one just kind of lying around? I suppose I could use it. No, I could use an Enderlink chest. Import bus. I need an export bus. What have I got that's exporting? Export bus. You're just doing Cinnabar, so that's fine. I'll grab you. An export bus. And we can put you here. Yep. Good. And you should be fine. There we go. So what we need is bones. Dirt. And some kind of plant matter. And we might just use potato for now. And I'll need a capacity card, I think. Yes. Need a capacity card. You can go in there. And capacity card. And you're going to get potatoes, dirt, and bones. And then some acceleration cards. And put you in there as well. So that's going to be transferring those things into here. Set. 6.4 million RF. Okay, so that is good. I think that's all I'll need to do on that front. Oh, and I need my wrench. Smart wrench, because I need to link these up. So I think this should be okay. I'll grab some blocks while I'm here, actually. Just some random blocks. Just because I need to block off what I'm doing, for starters. Let's go down here and deal with the enormous amount of mobs. Oh, God. Well, I was going to say I'm super close to leveling up that sword. Wow, that hit hard. The hell was that? That little dude. Good, kill each other. You fiends. Oh my God, there is way too much stuff in this inventory. Can't even go on a killing spree without all this nonsense happening. Ugh. And then almost falling off the edge. Okay, I think we're safe. Alright. We are safe. Let's just... Zip, zip. Let's just do this and then pop, 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 pop. You may be able to do everything just through this little baby. So, signal and plated item duct. So how do we make sure that this is working? I guess I just want to do this. Oh, would you just... Oh, I'm going to need a servo. Okay, so downside of this looks like it is transferring like all of the things all at once. So it's going to try and transfer 8,000 dirt into here. Not exactly what I needed or wanted, but that's, I guess that's fine. I mean, we could just... Could we do this? So I don't particularly want to lose all those things. So let's just do this and I'll get rid of, you know, the infinite amount of rubbish that I've accrued yet again from coming down here and killing all these guys. This is why my... this is why my mob system filled up so damn quickly. Too many things. Eat you. Delicious XP. Get rid of you. Oh, look, go away. Oof, that's a lot of stuff. Okay. Before it despawns. Quick! I can't. This is somewhat of a moment of truth. This is a proof of concept. If I link all of these and it works, yeah, it's a good thing. Okay, that should, yep, let's give them those power. Now if I go ting 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 and ting and ting. This isn't sending bones? Got that. It's not doing anything, actually. Hello? I actually had this problem before. It's all powered. But these things aren't doing what they're supposed to do. I've definitely had this problem before. I've got this set so it should be collecting wheat. This should be only getting bones. It's got nothing, so I don't know if that's an issue. And this has got dirt. So it's got all of the things that it needs. And I don't think it needs anything from the side. Maybe we'll take the syringe out and put it back in again. Connected. Oh, well, that's gotten rid of all of my matter. So that's annoying, but not what I wanted at all. Please. Not what I wanted at all. Boom. Okay. Bob. Select spawner as destination. Bam. Destination set. I will admit that I don't understand now why this isn't working. I've been cursed by redstone again. Apparently they all require a redstone signal to work. Which I think is a bit rude. So they're all connected. They all have stuff, except the bones don't seem to be sending, which is a little bit strange. Bones, yes. So where did my bones go then? I got 12k. Mind sending some, please? Anyway, so levers, I guess. I'll just lever them all and hope for the best. I have to do my usual kind of fly down and kill all the mobs down here. Oh, boom. This, yes. Another upgrade. I don't know what to do with it. So I suppose I can make this thing unbreakable as well. Alright, so how do you... This is a very, very messy setup. Don't copy this setup. Yeah, see, that doesn't make any sense now, because you've got a redstone signal now. Ah, that one's beaming. So why are you working then? And you're not. Ah, crap. Gotta stop doing things like that. So prismarine shards, do all this again. Mana beamer. Bop. Not connected. Bop, bop. Lever. Bam. That's got nothing in it, which is why you're not working. And you're not working for unknown reasons? I guess you don't like potato as a... Oop. Or wait. So you're beaming dirt in, and that's fine. You've got plenty of dirt. So I can turn you off for now. You're not getting bones at all. This bone tool rod. I wonder if that's any different just to bones. And you're just not really working. I wonder if it'll accept a pumpkin. I did read somewhere that it was only accepting, like someone was having an issue because it was only accepting pumpkins as a living matter. This doesn't quite make sense, however, because I've gotten this working previously using... Actually, I was using leaves, so maybe it needs leaves. Oh, yes, of course. Go through this again. Good. Right. How do you feel about pumpkins? Pumpkins you like as living matter, and you get quite a lot from it. Bones, it just... You will not get any. I don't understand. So all of the pumpkins... Potatoes? Seems like it might only be bushes and pumpkins. Alright. Let's change. Instead of pumpkins, we'll change to oak leaves. I really don't know why bones aren't going in there, though. That's really confused me. But I'll take a stack. And we'll try leaves as the organic matter. And we'll finally try to get this to work. Okay. Oh. Alright, you're definitely not using that. I think you will use these, though. So if we do this, put you in there. Just hoping it accepts. Okay, so it'll take leaves as a source. I don't know why you're not getting bones from this thing. And now it's not sending leaves. Why? I don't know if this entangler porter really works in the way that I want it to. Maybe I'll have to do it in the way that I initially planned. So it's going to have a chest or something, like a buffer chest, and then everything could kind of flow out of that buffer chest. Because this really isn't working. Okay, the thing's charging. As you can see, it's not super fast, and for whatever reason, this thing had no problems sending dirt. I feel like maybe that's the problem. These item ducts are all full of dirt. I wonder if I do this, what might happen? Yeah. Okay. Look, I spawned a singular skeleton. It's okay. I'm going to stay here and just roll this, I think. Because if we then put this here... No. No. Don't want to do that. Okay. It's just bear with me. I feel like this is going to work now. If we do this, and then do this, and then send you out the back, I feel like that's going to work. Provided this at some point fills up with some bones. Which might be a tough one. Okay. Right. Definitely got skeletons there. My plan is, I'm hoping I can take this dark matter warper. I'm going to place it down here. Makes me feel sick. Just absolutely fine. I'll wait for this to send more. The area isn't huge, so that's okay. Yeah. So really, it just needs a constant flow of bushes, which is really not getting. Despite the fact that this is full of bushes, and also not. So where are they going then? I don't understand how this works, because this is set whitelist oak leaves, but they're not going in there. Okay, let's just nurse this for a bit, and we'll get a collection of skeletons up there, and we'll turn them into wither skeletons, and hopefully get some skulls. Okay, I think there's nothing for it. I'm just going to have to do a bit of a test run to see that this is going to work. So if I put that in there, oh. Okay, it's made them wither skeletons. The last thing I want is for me to die, which is going to happen if I get too close to it. So I currently am withered, and it's going to kill me. Crap! Damn. Or maybe it won't. Okay. So the effect lasts for 6 minutes, right? I have nothing to eat. Not thought this through. Okay. I now have a collection of withers. Or wither skeletons. If I make a little platform here for me to stand on. Right. Oh, you're kidding me. Something's causing me to take... Got a wither skeleton skull, I've just realised. Something's causing me to take XP damage rather than actual damage. I appreciate that. Very, very much so. Wither ash. Let's get rid of this. Get rid of this. Wither dust. Get rid of the spruce. I got a wither skeleton skull. Oh, yes please. Okay. So while I've got this going, I'm gonna still be continually spawning withers. Oh, would you stop it? Okay, I need to just quickly come here. I need to... It's a freaking wither skeleton with a bow, which makes it tough. God. Oh, this is ridiculous. Okay, I've got a chance now. I'm going to get withered from... I'm going to take heaps of damage. I don't care. And make a little platform for me. Okay, I've got one. Got one with a skeleton skull. So it works. So let's just keep these things spawning. Go. Let's go. Keep it coming. You're getting dirt, which is good because it's exactly what you need to be getting, but at this point in time, just keep spawning skeletons. Yep. So this warper is working. Brilliant. What is it that's making me take XP damage instead? Maybe last stand. I reckon it might be the last stand in my hat. That is brilliant. because this this is hell. What I need to do is I'll bring this out. Ah, because you're 2.5 blocks higher. Okay, so actually the dark matter effect has worn off, which is good for me. There we go. Really rubbish with a skeleton spawner. I've got 2 heads. I only need 1 more head. It's about as far away from automatic as I can make it at this point, because I have to sit here and nurse it with bushes. And to be honest, I don't know why. The dirt's coming out and the rest of the stuff just refuses to go anywhere. I'm absolutely out of ideas as to why. So, let's just switch it off for now. And let's warp some more skeletons. 17 wither skeleton skulls. So that is 5 withers we can fight. And I just noticed I got a drop of evil, which is absolutely fan-bloody-tastic. So we can either use this to make a... We can either use this to make a cursed lasso, which might allow us to get an angel ring, or I believe we can make cursed earth with it. I think. I'm not sure if that's a thing in this pack. I don't really want to try it right now, but cursed earth will spawn. I think it might actually spawn wither skeletons, possibly. Not really sure about that. Let's have a look. Cursed earth. I wonder if it tells us anything about it. Aggressively spawns mobs when in darkness. Made through a ritual which requires an enchantment table. Right-click a soil with a drop of evil. It sounds like we can. Interesting. Not sure if we'll be able to fight the wither today, which is a little bit mean. Mainly because... well, maybe. Maybe we will. There's a few other things I wanted to get done, though. So, let's just have a look at the quest book, and we'll see where we can go from there. So, quest. Give me that book. Quest book. Quests. Basics. Wither. The wither. So, dark matter warper, done. Wither skeleton skulls, done. Kill the wither. Yeah, okay. So, obviously, that's still something that needs to happen. Quarters alchemical dust. I don't know if I'll bother. Draconium. Now, retrieval task. Draconium ingot. We have. Draconium alchemical ore needs a bloody dark matter, I think. I don't really want to do it. I have 2,000 draconium at the moment. Yeah, it requires 2 dark matter for 1. I really don't want to do that. Don't want to do that. What else we got? Mithril, which, yeah, we've got. Iridium, which we've obviously got. Dark matter machines. Yeah, maybe. You're really crushing it. And compressed rock crusher. Compressed rock crusher can use power, can automatically grind everything. Yeah, I don't really need that. So the end requires the wither, obviously. So, prosperity shards require mining laser, the end, and aethium. So it needs the end before we get to mystical crops. And aethium, I have no idea about. Because it doesn't seem to be anywhere around here. Interesting. Right. I think I'm going to cut this episode here. Mainly because I don't think we'll do the wither today. I think I need to get set up for the wither. We'll probably end up fighting him in the Twilight Forest. Mainly because I don't want to do it. I was originally going to do it in the Beneath. But I'll get killed by the darkness in the Beneath. And I don't really want that to happen. So I'm going to put my... I'll put my skulls in here. But thanks very much for watching. We have enough skulls to fight 15 withers, which is a bit exciting. But thanks very much for watching, guys. And I will see you in the next episode of Cream Puff Plays Modern Skyblock 2. Have a good one. Bye-bye.